Hi there, my name's Megan and I'm from BuildExact Software. If you're watching this video, it's because someone using BuildExact, maybe your builder, contractor, or another trade you're working with, has invited you to use the client portal. In this quick walkthrough, we'll cover what the portal is, how to use it, and how to manage your notifications and how to access it long term. We'll also take a look at how selections and change orders work within the portal. So first off, what exactly is the client portal? When you receive your invitation email, you'll see a link that takes you straight into the portal. In simple terms, it's designed to be your one-stop spot for everything related to your project: documents, communication, and approvals. It's all about keeping things organized in one place so you don't have to dig through endless emails or text messages. When you click that invite link, you'll land on a page where you can create a username or sign in using Google or Facebook, whichever you prefer. Once you've set that up for the first time, you'll be able to log in anytime. I'm going to go ahead and log into an example portal so we can take a look around together. Once you're in, you'll see your active projects. Most people will just have one project here, but if you're working with the same builder on multiple projects, they'll all show up on this list. That way, everything you're working on stays together. And I'll jump into one of these projects so we can explore how it's set up. At the top, you'll see the timeline. This is where your builder or contractor can share updates about the job, things like progress photos, along with notes, or general updates. Each business might use this feature a little differently, where some post daily updates, others weekly, but this is where you'll see those shared moments and project progress as it happens. Next, messages. This is where all your message threads between you and your builder or contractor are stored, and you can open any one to read through it, and as well, you can reply directly within a thread to keep the conversation going, or you can start a brand new message anytime. And just for a moment, if we head back to the timeline, you'll notice a new message button there too. You'll see that same button on a lot of screens throughout the portal. When you click it, your message will automatically link to whatever item you're applying to, whether that's a photo update, a shared document, or something else. This lets your builder or contractor know what your message is in relation to without having to explicitly say it. Now let's talk about quotes. If your builder or contractor shares a quote with you, it'll open right here in the portal. Depending on how they've set it up, some quotes will include a digital signature option. When that happens, you'll also get an email notification, and you can review and sign right inside the portal. Once signed, both you and your builder or contractor will get a confirmation that you've accepted the quote. Now let's talk about selections. This section has a bit more happening behind the scenes, but if your builder is using selections for your project, this is where you'll see those items that have been included as allowances in your estimate. You can browse through each one and choose the options that best suit your preferences. Some selections might include images to help you visualize your choices, while others might have just written descriptions. In this example, you can see the selections organized by category, along with the allowance amount for each item, any notes, and a due date showing when they'll need your decision by. One helpful thing to know: anytime your builder or contractor shares something with you through the client portal, you'll receive an email letting you know. That includes new selection options, so you'll always be notified when it's time to make a choice. The idea behind selections is that you can make your choices and notify your builder right through the portal. You can select, deselect, or change your mind at any time up until the builder reviews and locks in that choice. You can also request your own items. For example, if you're choosing a stove and maybe your builder only listed 2 recommended options, you're still welcome to suggest something different. If you do make a request, the best thing you can do is include as much detail as possible to help your builder understand exactly what you're interested in. Upload an image if you can, add a website link if you found it online, and include the product name and price. The more detail you give, the easier it is for your builder to review and respond quickly. Once you've sent your request, your builder will see it on their end. They might approve it right away, or they might reach out if there's an issue. For instance, if the item doesn't fit or it isn't suitable for the project. Either way, they'll communicate with you directly through the portal. As you move through different sections, do keep an eye on the due dates listed beside each selection. Builders add these dates to help keep the project on schedule. It gives them enough time to order materials and make sure everything's ready when it's needed on site. Then we've got plans and documents. Plans might include drawings or blueprints shared by your builder. Documents are more of a catch-all area. This could include things like images, warranties, or any other project files. Everything stays organized here in folders as well, so it's easy to find. Next up, change orders. If there are any changes to the original contract, this is where those details will appear. You'll be able to view them, sign them digitally, and see confirmation once it's done, just like with quotes. Then the last two sections, which are pretty self-explanatory. The invoices section, where any invoices that come through will appear so you can review them and see their current status. And below that, there's a contact section, where you'll find your builder's contact information and sometimes even a quick look at their past work or portfolio. From here, let's touch on notifications. If you click on your initials at the top of the page, you'll find your notification settings. From here, you can choose how often you want to receive summary updates: hourly, daily, or less often. Hourly might be a bit much, so most people stick with daily. These summary emails don't replace important alerts like when you receive a new invoice. Those will still come through separately. Instead, they're more of a recap of what's changed during the day. For example, if your builder uploads a new photo or updates a document, the summary email will include that. If there's nothing new to report on that day, you won't get an email at all. So it's really just a way to keep you in the loop when things do happen without overwhelming your inbox. Now, the last thing to go over is long-term access to the client portal. When we talk about long-term access, we're really thinking about things like invoices or important documents you might need later, maybe handover paperwork or warranty information. The good news is that you'll have access to the client portal indefinitely, even after your project is complete. You can still log in and view everything that's been shared with you. And if your builder or contractor ever moves to a different software platform and stops using BuildExact, don't worry, your access stays open. The goal is to make sure that if you ever need to look something up, even years later, you can find it right here without needing to track down anyone. You'll continue to have access to your portal well after your project has wrapped up. It's there whenever you need it. Hopefully that gives you a good overview of how to use the client portal and what it can do for you. If you have any other questions, just reach out to the person who invited you. They'll be happy to help. Thanks for watching and have a great day.